What's good, people? It's your man Chef back here with another video. And today is the Freestyle Fridays, which I talk about any topic. Now, today we're talking about Rich Public Schools, the city I'm from, the great city of Richmond. Well, kind of great. But we're talking about how the school system is finally getting called out. They said some students and some parents, concerned students, concerned parents, and some community leaders are coming out and trying to talk to city hall officials, school board officials, and whatnot, and trying to get some change happening, trying to get the ball rolling. They're saying that they need to fix these schools. And I could be the testament to this. I went through RPS for 12 years. All these complaints are valid. My high school I graduated from had termites in it. It looks like a prison from the outside. Look up Thomas Jefferson High School. Don't tell me it doesn't look like a prison. Thomas Jefferson High School in Richmond, Virginia. That thing look like a prison from the outside. Now, I love TJ because it's fun. Me and the boys used to chop it up. Used to have some hoes. Let's not get into that. Anyway, they're all right. They're saying that many of the schools have leaks. Many schools have cold classroom thermostat don't work. Many schools have inadequate sidewalks, driving conditions, etc. Now, they fixed some of the high schools. They fixed a couple of middle schools, even some of the elementary schools. Most of these at the time people saw as positive things, but then they realized that all the schools that were fixed were basically zoned near the county. Huguenot High School is zoned near Chesterfield and Forest Hill. If you know anything about Richmond, Forest Hill Avenue is pretty much one of the best areas to be in Southside. You don't want to be in Midlothian until you get past Southside Plaza. You don't want to be a Hall Street per se. You want to live in Forest Hill. You want to live on Jank Road. You want to live over that part of Southside. And Huguenot High School also has a football division which plays Chesterfield County schools. Chesterfield County has way more money than Richmond. Well, they don't. Let me back it up. Richmond has the most money given to it because we're the capital city. Now, if you look at the way Richmond operates, you can't tell, but we actually get more money than the surrounding counties. Since Huguenot zoned and district to play county schools, they have more of a white and Hispanic base going to them schools. I'm sorry to say it, but that's kind of the reason why it got fixed up. They're doing it for those reasons. MLK, another school that's near 9 Mile Road, which is near Henrico, and it was thinking about rezoning that school to appeal more to more people that lived in the Henrico area. You have schools like I believe Blackwell was rebuilt. Linwood Holton was built in 1999. It continues to get renovations. Linwood Holton's on the borderline of being by Lakeside, which is Henrico. There's a thing going on here where Richmond, the schools that get the most attention, the most funding for rebuilding, are usually schools that's kind of on the county line that goes towards it. Now, they'll support blacks in the county because the counties, they somehow believe in renovating and fixing things. And people always say, well, the counties are unaccredited. This is true. But Richmond's accredited, and we still have some of the highest dropout rates in the state. We have some of the lowest test scores on the East Coast. And we also, if you go to these schools for 12 years straight, it's kind of depressing. I can tell you this. This is literally how it went. I went to Holton, I went to Carver, I went to Fox. Fox and Holton had white kids, Hispanics, Asians there. We had decent funding. They fixed stuff in the building. It was okay. I go to Henderson over in Northside. It was built in the 70s. Now it's run down. Some of the other schools built in the early 1900s. But overall, it's a decent enough school. Bad behavior problems, but decent school. Benford, Old Mill School, doesn't have many renovations to it, but it's in the West End. Still considered one of the better schools. Then we get to high school, go down the hill. Like, the cafeterias have floors that need to be polished. You could literally see some hallways where the wooden hallways where you could get a splinter if you wear flip-flops or something because it's not buffered right. There's many wrong things with these schools, and these kids have a good argument. Let's fix these schools up, get them prepared for the leaders of tomorrow. Because maybe you might have such a high dropout rate if, I don't know, you gave them better equipment to play sports with. You get more school. Sorry about that. School materials, etc. Oh man, I gotta sneeze. That's not good. But yeah, go ahead and fix rich public schools. It's for the betterment of the future of our children. It's your man Chef from Off the Dome. I'm signing out. Peace.